Well, hello again. This is John Futrell, aka John at the Movies on YouTube. I am once again outside the Cinemark Theater in Paducah, Kentucky, near the Kentucky Oaks Mall. It is May the 3rd, 2014. It can only mean one thing. I'm, of course, also standing behind the posters. That confirms it. I made it to Amazing Spider-Man 2. The sequel to the 2012 reboot of the Web Slinger. Started out pretty fast and exciting. Andrew Garfield trading quips with villains. And of course, trying to stay friendly with Emma Stone, but he decides they've got to break up. And pretty soon there's more super villainy at foot. Let's see, you've got Jamie Foxx as an electrical engineer who gets sort of an obsessed fan of Spider-Man, but when he gets dumped into some vat, as usually happens with guys who become super villains, he becomes Electro, and then he almost swings the other way and becomes such a villainous hater of Spider-Man. And of course, we also get Dane DeHaan as a very different Harry Osborn from the original films. You won't confuse him with James Franco, maybe more Justin Bieber. Real sickly looking guy. Of course, he's supposed to be the character's dying and he needs Spider-Man's help. Goes to Peter but doesn't connect the two as of yet. What else can I say? What I really miss from the original trilogy from Sam Raimi is some of the zip, the excitement, the fun. It just plodded along through the middle. You really didn't see much of Spider-Man, just Peter. And then at the end, they try to make up for it with Electro trying to shut down the city, and then Harry coming in as the Goblin to further torment Spider-Man. Some good stuff, but not a great film. Also say that everyone's talking about the X-Men credit thing. It comes during the middle of the closing credits. You don't have to stay all the way to the end to see it, like you do with a lot of the films from the Marvel Cinematic Universe. You know, the Captain Americas, Iron Man, Thor. Once that's done, you can pretty much go. I want to make sure nothing's coming because I'm going to talk about I guess we could call it a spoiler. If you don't want this spoiled, stop watching now. Okay. Towards the end of the film, we get the infamous scene with Gwen Stacy from the comic books where Spider-Man tries to save her by shooting a web to catch her, but it ends up killing her. Yep, she's gone. I guess no more films in this film from Emma Stone unless she comes back as a ghost in Spider-Man in Amazing 3. But of course it knocks him down, but he gets the strength to come back up. Trying to put a nice ribbon on this package, but just not as good as the first one or even some of the other Spider-Man films. So we'll have to see what comes up next. Of course, that's the scene of X-Men. Only makes me want to see that film even more in a couple of weeks. So maybe I'll see something next weekend and report on that. So until then, this is John Futrell, aka John at the Movies on YouTube. See you at the movies.